when you see me. I'm getting greedy, I blow the whole budget on me, that's on me, I'm conceited. Treaty, nah, that ain't how we treat it. This right here sound like a three-peat. I put the in it sound like I'm knee deep, I'm like, oh, you too needy. Me and HB, Juvie and BG, they gotta put my face on the box of Wheaties. I'm praying for whoever think they competing. Salute when you see me. That's all he ever, so that's how you greet me. I'm going CM 101, cheesy and plus they got I'm with the love of my life in like 3 weeks.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
2nd and 2. Here's Fields. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Fields. Dropping this underneath with Herbert. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Fields on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. To throw on 2nd and 10, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. And, Charles, this defense, you might say they're looking forward to a matchup like this. You like to get a team, I would imagine, when they're down, and this is a group that's lost 4 straight.
But their head coach made it very clear in his weekly media availability that everybody's a threat. We're not taking anyone lightly. He's making sure that we know that he's grinding his team this week because, let's face it, who wants to be the team to lose to someone who's lost 4 straight games?
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Flush to his right.
This could be running out of the pocket every fucking time, bro.
And he's brought down.
Right, let's get it, man.
Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Okay.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Back to throw, Fields. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Fields throwing again.
What? Come, bro, fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here, yo.
A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
Had 2 dudes over there. He still threw the fucking ball and caught that shit, bro.
On the opening drive.
Fuck out of here, yo.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Look at this.
Picked off at about the 31. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Twisting and everything, right? All right.
Now the point after try for Santos. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Check. Strong right. Bring it. Mike 4. Hey, they scared.
He'll look to throw.
Look at this. This nigga cannot throw the fucking ball. Simple as route. Okay.
That's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Check. Mike 4. Free. I'm coming.
They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be out right at the 35.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. Needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor.
Trying to strip the
And
ball.
they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Hey, watch it. Check 99.
On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right.
And he tried to see that shit. He tried to pass interference me, bro, and still got beat, bro. Niggas be trying to fucking cheat, bro. Nigga definitely tried to bump my dude, bro. That shit crazy, yo. I ain't tried to that nigga bump my dude, man. Nigga's corny as hell, yo.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Let's get it, man. Cheap motherfucker.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
From the 22, Fields escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
This nigga dropping back 80 yards, bro.
Plans and best design plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Go through your YouTube plays, because that's all you running.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Fields. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Come on, fuck out of here, bro. He's not burning. That nigga got 97 speed. He's not burning that nigga, bro.
The 27. A huge play there for Chicago.
Look at this shit, bro. He's not burning him, bro. He got 97 speed, bro. Fuck out of here, yo.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. And caught by Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown.
This nigga throwing the ball early, still catching this shit. Like, what the fuck, bro?
A nice throw there, and they're putting together
I
a
don't
very
understand
strong
this shit.
drive as a response.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Yeah, he's
Come fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. This nigga forcing this shit and still getting it, bro. He's forcing this shit, bro.
And the Bears will add on to their lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the
Look at this shit. He's forcing it. Dude, right there. Fuck out of here,
He's
bro.
so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Santos with the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? You got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the
Yo, bro,
defense.
stop looking at my... Bro, I'm about to turn this shit off. I'm definitely about to turn the stream off, bro. I sure want to play this nigga call a timeout. Fuck out of here.
Watch QB drop. Hey, check that. Street. Switch.
2nd and 11. He finds Aguilar over the middle. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Looking to throw. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. The 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On 1st down, Fields. He's going to look downfield for him.
Yes, sir.
And this one is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
2nd and 10. Fields going to hold on to it. And he'll be out right at the 35. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting in. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback. Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. Barkley a 1st down and more. And some space here. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. 65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields.
Come on, bro. You don't see that ball in the air, bro.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Here's Fields. be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Fields on third down.
Hey, let me jump, bro. That's a pick, bro. The fuck, man? This fucking game, bro. That's a fucking pick. I know exactly where this motherfucker was going, yo. And he's let my dudes just sit there, bro. I'm tapping triangle, bro.
They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Throwing again is Fields. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And the Colts are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his hand. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure.
Oh, come, bro. Fuck out of here.
Picked off at the 40.
Fuck out of
He's
here,
just
bro.
across midfield
Played the
and
safety
down
out.
at the
Whoa.
49-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
What's Barkley in the flats?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Somebody's going to the flats.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Fields. Barkley on the check down. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, that's not exactly how they drew that one up, nor practiced it, because on 1st down, you're trying to get some yardage to set up 2nd and 3rd down calls. In this case, had to drop it off to his running back. But, boy, they closed quickly on that one and stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And with a 3rd and 14, we have 6 defensive backs out there now defensively. Out of the gun, Fields. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Colts are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they can still come away with points here in the late going. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Colts. Michael Pittman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with the extra point. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. They find some open field here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 102 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. A throw left side, taken in by Kmet. That catch good for only a couple.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
You're going to run the ball because you're going to try to kick a field goal.
Second down and 8. Back to throw. Fields. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. But that was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
Oh, he dropped. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw here. A throw on the money there to Doolin. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Yo.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get
What?
to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
I got in the shower, and I have to go there next Tuesday.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
I have to send her my resume.
Dancing to his left. That ball caught by Campbell. Touchdown! Harris Campbell with touchdown number 7 on the year.
You put it out.
Come right out of the locker
You gotta put it out.
room,
I'm gonna do.
scoring in the opening minute of the
Yeah.
3rd quarter.
At the top, you're supposed to have that at the top automatically. When you undo it. When what you do this morning?
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Say what? They call me back.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
113 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Fields. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Fields.
Huh?
Oh, not sure he saw the
What's up?
linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Yeah.
Here's 2nd and 10.
You home?
To the air again, Fields. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Colts will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week.
You been smoking Halloween, you look black as
The
hell.
most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor.
What?
Taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far on this drive. This offense on the march.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Taylor again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll try and run. Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
You doing that unemployment thing right now?
Number 13 touchdowns.
Should have been with that shit.
And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
What are you talking about?
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Okay.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
So, nobody's leaving.
Yeah, Durkee Fett.
I'm screwed. I don't get these fucking kids.
What time?
totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. And right side hitters got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Fields now to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance.
Is it Create installment plan? I think that might be it.
He's taking advantage.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, Fields.
Yes.
That is incomplete.
And when you throw as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Fields. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Chicago.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding.
Okay, be patient. The person continues to make the transaction may take a while to process. The transaction may take a while to process, so it really didn't matter when I did it.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught, and again it's Goodwin. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On 2nd and goal, Fields steps away to his left. And that one not to be.
Trying to cheese, nigga. Fuck out of here.
So they couldn't hook up as time is now
This dude
run
on this
out
game, he trying
on
to cheese.
this third quarter
Like, I don't know what the
play.
fuck he doing.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Fields throwing again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears get a bit closer. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
What's wrong?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
So you said, fuck that. Y'all taking it wherever y'all go.
The Indy offense at
Fuck
the
you.
line and set to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They run once more with Taylor. Taylor's got the first down and more.
Computer love. Computer loving ass nigga.
Out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
He's not tackling on the own.
For him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, Taylor fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
With that down and distance, no real surprise they decided to throw the ball. But I think where the surprise kicked in, the result. Short pass downfield. That ball got taken for a nice journey to turn into a big play.
Come on, man. He's passing. They make him gravitate backwards to the tackle. Come on, what the fuck is that, man?
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Like, the fuck is not your body, bro.
And they'll run again. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give him the down back.
And were you thinking to yourself that maybe they would take the yardage there?
Yeah,
because
possibly.
I definitely was. But as you noted, maybe they're just looking at the downs chart and saying, okay, we're comfortable where we are.
The holding penalty, that puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal. They'll try and sneak it here. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. They'll go with the keeper. Try to wedge his way in there.
Oh, they cheating, bro. They fucking cheating. You cheating ass bitch, bro. This nigga's a fucking cheater, bro. I swear to God, this nigga is really cheating, bro. Bro, let's get it, man. He doing some funny shit, bro.
Because I had an interview at the medical
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this
Safety.
back to the goal line, I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a two-score game even with the 2 points there. But let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
Why didn't we do a truck trick? I wasn't even trucking, man.
Get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe you put it in the air on 2nd down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Colts. Nelson Aguilar with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide.
Why are you running back there, bro? Why are you running back there, bro?
Way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Off play action, Fields. He's going to look deep down the field. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. On 2nd and 10, Fields. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. They snap it to Fields. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Take a shit.
No.
So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Colts will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I'm like,
they go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain.
Now, why would you say that? I wouldn't say shit. Yeah, I know it's good, but still, I wouldn't say that's more than I was going to say.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball, and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Indianapolis, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And now they'll get the short week as they get set to play at Dallas on Thanksgiving. Meanwhile, for the Bears, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.
What?